Welcome to my website. It has taken a few years for me to develop this and get it to a point that I like it, but you can find it under my announcements on WebAssign. I have a link to my website. It's actually not a link. You will need to copy and paste the URL into a web browser, but it can be found at www.math.utep.edu/faculty/TuesdayJ. This is my picture from a few years ago. I look a little different now, but I haven't updated it yet. I have my office information, Bell Hall 322, my telephone information, email, and my office hours for the current semester. We will have a TA, and once I have his hours, I will include those on my website as well. You can download the ROM and a WABIT emulator. This is a graphing calculator, TI-84, that you can use on your computer, and if you have access, you may even be able to use it on your phone. I don't believe it works with the iPhone, and I'm not entirely sure about other Apple products, but if you can use it, it's free. Go ahead. Up top, my homepage. Always, you can click here and get back home. The Math Department, UTEP homepages, and if you need Adobe Reader, you can find it here, as most of these documents are in PDF form. All of the courses that I teach are on the side, and I have notes for every single class. If you need to review something that is perhaps not in your calculus class, you can find it perhaps in pre-calculus or intermediate algebra. These are great reviews for you as well. Your calculus page will have the calendar for the fall if you want to stay on top of what it is you're supposed to be doing each day. It has your online syllabus for this semester, the fall semester, and it also has the class notes. These are the class notes that are linked to each WebAssign homework section. If I click up here on section 1.4, you will notice at the top of the screen in the description, this will take you directly to my website, that particular set of class notes. I am currently working on doing more videos that would be lecture type videos that I can incorporate. At this time, they're not available. Any extra handouts, tables, and formulas, this will be helpful for you when it comes to exam 3 to have at least one of these tables available to you while you're taking the exam. On the right side, below courses, I have resources. If you have this page bookmarked, you can easily get to WebAssign. Remember, through UTEP's Moodle, the learning management system for all of our online classes, you can also directly link to WebAssign. The Math 1320, Math 1508, and UTEP Math 1411 course pages. These are run by the department. Some great information on the side. Just so you know, my office hours are not the only office hours that you may attend. As a calculus student at the University of Texas, El Paso, if you are on campus, you can attend the faculty office hours of anyone teaching Math 1411. We are all available to you anytime our office hours are scheduled. Right here, you can find all of those office hours. Going to the tutoring and video resources, the Marks Tutoring Center. This is the tutoring center hosted on campus at UTEP. It's in the library room 218, the telephone number if necessary. You can find the hours available, 9 to 6, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 9 to 7 on Wednesday. Notice there are currently no weekend hours. Also, tutoring is not available when the library is closed. I don't believe spring break applies to this one, but perhaps they just haven't updated that. You can also become a tutor once you successfully complete my calculus course and you want to become a tutor. Absolutely apply for the job. Returning to my website, SOS Math is a tutorial website developed by professors here at the University of Texas, El Paso. They have plenty of examples for you to work out. Math is Power for You is a website I just learned about this summer. Various subjects. This is all completed by community college professors. If you go to Calculus 1 and go to the playlist, limits. First of all, what is calculus? And then all of these examples. All of these are videos on limits, limits at infinity, continuity using limits, average rate of change, and various other derivatives, quotient rules, applications of derivatives, anything that you might need for differential calculus. Returning to the list, if you go to Calculus 2, this is integral calculus. This will be chapter 4 for us, as well as some of the various parts, perhaps down here. Chapter 5 might also be involved. So just because you're only taking, and I say only as this is your first semester, Calculus 1, Calculus 2 videos may also be important to you once we reach chapter 4. Returning to my page, the Khan Academy has some great videos. You may have found some of these on YouTube. Going to khanacademy.org, click on subjects in the top. Mine is all ready to go on math, differential calculus, integral calculus. If you need to review anything else, these videos are very good at helping you with any of the material you do not understand directly from my notes. And YouTube, don't forget, YouTube has some great stuff. This video is going to be posted to YouTube. Khan Academy is posted to YouTube. You can find a lot of really bad videos, but you can also find a lot of really good videos in YouTube. These book-specific links are what I really want to talk to you about. While you're doing your homework, section 1.4, you have the notes available. You're looking at problem number 5. Look here in the identifier section. This tells me how many points my question is worth. 2 points. There's 1 point for the box, 1 point for the drop-down menu. I would want to submit my answer each time rather than using the button at the bottom. I want to submit each answer and probably never submit the entire assignment. You will have 5 submissions for each question. Do 1 question at a time until you understand it. Over here, you have an Ask Your Teacher. When you click Ask Your Teacher, this message comes directly to me and the TA, and we can see the problem as it's stated on your screen. You do not have to tell me what the problem is. You don't have to tell me what number or what assignment. It will be this question as I see it, and I can write back and answer your question for you. Here in Larson Calc 10 1.4.054 MI, this is Larson, the textbook author, his calculus book, 10th edition, chapter 1, section 4, problem number 54. And problem number 54 is not going to do me as good as, say, problem number 29. Let's look at this one instead. On my website, if you go to Calc Chat has all of the Larson Calculus and Pre-Calculus books. This is ours, Calculus, 10th edition. If I view this, I can go to chapter 1, section 4. I'm going to review, go back to my homework. Oh, look at this is problem number 29. If I go to exercise number 29 and click Go, this will show me the answer for the problem. This has discontinuities at each integer k because the limit from the left, the negative sign, is not equal to the limit from the right. Let's look. Discuss the continuity of the function. Notice this function is slightly different because the +1 in red indicates the problem is different than the one in the text. It's just a new randomization. The answer's still the same. You can see the discontinuities every time we have an integer value of x. This is discontinuous, not at every rational, at every integer. While you're in your homework, you can click Read It, and it will take you to your textbook in that appropriate section, section 1.4. You can click Watch It, and it will take you to a video that helps describe this. I'm sorry, I'm not logged in right now. The videos are different than the textbook videos. You can submit your answer, and it will tell you immediately if you are right or wrong. If you are right, move on. If you're wrong, click to get a new randomization and try it again. You have 5 attempts. Calc Chat, great place. This is your student solution manual for all the odd-numbered problems. Again, this is our textbook, Calculus, 10th edition, on the left. The Calculus Study Site, Larson Calculus Study Site, once again, our textbook, 10th edition. When we enter the site, there are videos by Dana Mosley. These are the ones that were shown to you on the book in WebAssign. There are interactive examples. There are plugins required, but free software, interactive examples, rotatable graphs, data downloads, and algebra help. If you need some pre-calculus videos and trials like that, it's absolutely right here for you. Book-specific links. CalcChat, this is your student resource manual. Larson Calculus Study Site has a ton of extra information. All of this is available to you for free. I do occasionally post on Tuesday at UTEP. Looks like I have a message. No need to view this if you don't want to. It's kind of a goofy site. It's not a lot of math going on. I do notify you of things going on with UTEP. Be more than just a student. Be a part of the UTEP community. Extra practice, book-specific links, tutoring and video resources, resources at UTEP web pages, as well as WebAssign, and all of my course notes, a free graphing calculator, right here on my website, www.math.utep.edu/faculty/TuesdayJ.